Again there fellas, here we go. We've got something really different here. This one's called Blackmans Brewery Loral or Yanny IPA. Now, I've never had a beer like this before where they've made two different batches and they put them in the same cans. So you don't know what you're getting. You're getting one or the other. Well, let's see if I can guess which one I've got. Bit of a surprise packet. An IPA, 6.3%. Sounds pretty good. Never heard of the brewery before. Well, they've hit the market with a good idea, I reckon. The mystery beers. The mystery beer. You're kidding me. Alright, cheers everyone. Let's see what we got. Oh, so fruity, sweet. Typical West Coast IPA in my book, that one. Very fruity. Let's have a look what they reckon. Just when you thought the Loral versus Yanny debate was done, we're bringing it right back beer style. We've made a lean, mean West Coast IPA, base hop with Loral, expect it to be super hoppy, punchy and fragrant. And here's the fun bit. We've dry hopped this batch of beer two different ways. Half the batch is dry hop with a blend of New World American hops, giving you a big tropical fruity bang. The other half of the batch is dry hop with a blend of old school American hops, giving floral and spice. So without further ado, crack your beer, smell it and taste it. And the question is, what have you got, Loral or Yanny? What do your mates taste? Well, I've got no mates, so they're not having a try of this one. All I've got is myself on me Pat Malone. There you go. And what do I reckon it is? I reckon I got the old style. Spicy, a little bit spicy, not so fruity. The aroma's fruity, but it's got a more of a spicy flavour once you taste it. So, yeah, interesting. Imagine you went out and bought 10 cans from 10 different places and every time you got the same one, you'd be spewing. Anyway, it is what it is. We've been hit with the big hot day today. Mrs. reckons she read 46 degrees on her car on the way home from work, and then it dropped down to 42 after she went through Eltham. Eltham is sort of hilly and the heat gets trapped down inside the valley. So I sort of, oh well, you can't bullshit your temperature gauge on your car, it just tells you what it is. So yeah, a few of my tomatoes have suffered, a few don't look like they'll recover, and I've got a couple of chili plants that look really sad. So I've lost a few plants, and another couple of plants out in the garden look like they've suffered, even though I watered the hell out of them last night and this morning. But it is what it is. Just swallow it up, take it. I'm going to do that to this beer. Interesting concept, boys. 6.3%, that's pretty good. Gutsy, which means it's not a cheap beer. In Australia, anything over 5% alcohol just costs you, like your left arm, which is friggin' ridiculous. So if you want to get a few beers after work, decent taste and good beers, it's going to cost you more than a big hunk of ice. That's why we have an ice epidemic in Australia, because it's cheaper to get on the ice than to have a couple of beers. How ridiculous is that? Yeah, our government's absolutely rooted. And every year tobacco goes up like 5 or 10%. So now, for a pissy pouch of 25 grams of tobacco, you're going to be paying 35 bucks minimum. And if you want a good one, it's going to cost you nearly 40 bucks for 25 grams. That's outrageous. Fill up the beer and I'm going to have a couple more. And that's it. All good. It's all over. Cheers.